getting ready to go to the P.A.W. Hello, hello. How are ya? We're gonna explore that walking path today. The one I told you guys about the other day. Give me a moment here to get myself set up. Can't see your comments. There we go. Low hanging fruit. You're funny. Luckily for us too, there is parking. I got making so much noise in this car, everything jingles jangles. That's right, Botrix. You are just a tool. To be used as I wish. Been to this park. for this walking path before. This is going to be a new experience for me as well. Little Missy here was an absolute terror yesterday. She didn't listen to me to save her life. The worst. Interesting. I think this is the road. It's the only one that doesn't seem to go to a house. So we'll see. You probably won't be out in the sun for too long. Apparently it's like 90 degrees out today, so. This does indeed look like the place, though. Big wide open fields, gravel path. And we might be the only people here at the moment. This looks like parking. Holy moly. It's definitely a parking spot. But it's right out of the middle of the sun. Holy. So the car's going to be a scorcher when we get back. Hey, hey. It is quite bumpy. We're going down a gravel road here. And of course, there's no shade to park in at all. Not a surprise there. We're going to put you on the wireless ones, though. If you cause a problem, we'll have to put you on a short leash. Come on, clip in there. Jesus. I'm trying to put this clip on my belt here so that, there you go, in case she poops. Come here, Grilly. Get your wireless collar on. This guy. We'll have to bring the internet phone with us. I know it's hot, Grilly. It's hot. I'll take you guys. See, flip you around. Come on, Sam. Alright, so this is what we're looking at here. It's the big wide open field I told you guys about. We're going to be taking a walk down the path. Goes down that way. How's it going, vodka? Come on, girly. Yeah, it's hot out here today, though. We got plenty of water in the car. We always do. But I'm hoping to catch some shade in the woods here. And being as how today is a pretty hot day, I'm not expecting too many people to be out here. So it's perfect for us to do the off-leash stuff. She's a little distractible sometimes. Let's see, hee-hee, goat. How you guys doing today? It's supposed to be 90 degrees out today, so if we can find the shade and it's cool enough, we'll be able to hang out here. But if it ends up just being too hot, then we'll have to go back into the car. What are you sniffing, girly? So what's everybody up to on this Sunday morning? Well, Sunday afternoon, depending on where you live. There had to be other dogs here at some point. She's very interested in sniffing. What do you think, girly? Can we go and get into the shade? It's kind of hot here in the sun. Going into the woods right over there, so there should be some shade. Oh yeah, it just dropped like 10 degrees coming into the shade. I can feel the difference in temperature. Sniffy, sniffy, sniffy. What'd you find, girly? What'd you find? You see here, they got some stuff. They got pull-up bars, exercise stuff. That's one of the listed attractions for this path. Having exercise equipment along the way. I'm sorry that the picture is not as great as it could be. Really? You're gonna drop a deuce right there? You turd. Dropping turd. Alright, hold on a second, guys. Gotta put you down. Gotta clean that nonsense up. She always does that. I think it has to do with the heat. Her body's telling her she needs to get rid of whatever's inside. Are you dropping another deuce? Really? Oh, friggin' turd. You did. You jerk. Supposed to waste a whole nother bag on you. Luckily for us, these bags are biodegradable. So unlike normal plastic, it's just going to go right in the woods and it'll break down over time. I don't really want to carry it around. I'm going to leave it over here by this rock. We'll find it on our way out. Come on, Wazoo. Yeah, let's go get in the shade, huh? Come on. We got some company on the path. Good morning.
Morning. Nice one.
Yeah, she's friendly.
How are you doing? How are you doing?
She makes friends with everybody.
You walk for a walk, huh?
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna get hot.
Yeah, we're not planning on being here too long. It's the first time here, so we gotta explore it. See, you guys get to see her interact with some people. That's a rare occasion on this channel. I wish the stability on this camera was a little bit better. Sniffy, sniffy. Not sure exactly what this structure is. There's like a wall there. It looks like it used to be a driveway. You gonna mark that spot too? Apparently the whole trail is about 1.4 miles. I don't think we'll be taking the whole trail today. Come on, girly. Let's see what the battery life is on this. 52, okay. Nice, Cosmo. The membership tiers got approved by YouTube. I'm just waiting to get something in the mail with a PIN number on it, and then I can use that PIN number to verify my AdSense account. And then I give them Social Security and tax info and where to pay me. But that being said, I still need to come up with custom emojis and custom badges for advanced tiers. You know, 1 month member, 2 month member, 3 months, 6 months, that kind of thing. So if you guys are part of the Discord community, pop on over there, give me a chat inside the channel's called Livestream Ideas. So you guys want to give me some ideas, or you know an artist who makes custom emojis? Grace said he wanted to help me out with that. Like he went all in too. I got to go review that, but he went into the Discord and he had like 10 years worth of emojis ready to go, and the ideas. I tried to make the prices reasonable. $1 for the first tier, $2 for the second tier, and then $5 for the third tier, which is the one people can gift. And if you gift somebody a membership, they will get the third tier, which allows them to see membership only shorts and long videos. Doesn't this scene kind of remind you of that tapestry I've got in my house? Like the woods here? I mean, this is half the reason why I moved to Maine and stayed here. Look at how gorgeous this background is. I mean, it looks almost fake. Like it could be green screened or it could be a tapestry. That looks a lot like my tapestry. But definitely not. Definitely not fake. I gotta adjust this thing here. The bracket that usually holds it into the mount was cutting into my hand. You already exhausted, girly? Yeah, it's hot out here, girly, I know. So what are you gonna do now, Cosmo? Now that you got all the subscribers you need to go live? Are you gonna do get ready with me live streams or art? We're out here claiming territory. If we pee on it, it belongs to us, right? Ooh, what's that? There's a little sign over here. Not sure exactly what it is. Let's see. They fished from boats. Not sure what that means, but apparently it's a trail attraction. Yeah, we checked it out, Zoo. Oh, we might have to turn around on this path here. If I understand the map correctly, it ends up being over by the middle school. And the way she's been acting the last 2 days, it's like she reverted back to puppy form and just ignores all her commands. I was very frustrated with her yesterday. Like, I had to raise my voice and talk to her 3 times before she would do what I tell her to do. So we're gonna have to do more intensive training on the regular now, because she wants to be a turd. Huh, girly? You're a turd, right? She's hearing people. That's right. Claim that tree. It belongs to us now. Pee on it. It belongs to us. No? You don't want that tree for your collection? Okay. We'll just keep collecting territories then, huh? Yeah, right there. We need to claim that territory. Oh, yeah. It belongs to us now. Claim it. Well, that's an awfully dangerous looking sight. Ooh, pickleball. Looks like there's some tennis fields up ahead. Somebody's playing pickleball. Pickleball's like tennis, only instead of using a tennis racket and a tennis ball, you use more like a wiffle ball and a ping pong racket. And before you ask, no, I didn't bring the peanut butter with me. It's in the car. I know eventually that'll be the case. Somebody will say, how about peanut butter? You all done sniffing that out? Oh, you look exhausted. We've only been out here 25 minutes. What do you think, girlie? Is it time to turn around and go back to the car, get some water? Yeah? I think she agrees. No, leave it. Leave it! See? That's the kind of attitude I'm talking about. I had to tell her twice and raise my voice for her to leave it alone. That was another dog's poop that nobody cleaned up. And she's weird like that. If I let her, she'd probably eat it just to taste it. It's one of those gross dogs. Super friendly, but will eat damn near anything. Typically, I know the camera's a little bit more stable. How's the picture for you guys? Is it like grainy? Yeah, it looks kind of grainy. I thought you weren't claiming that tree, Zoo. Oh, you got a bee near your butt. Nope, the bee decided your butt was too stinky. Come on. Let's go get you some water, girlie. Let's go back to the car. Come on. Yeah, exactly. See? I shouldn't have to do that beeping sound for you to behave, girlie. Well, she's staying close now. She's like, geez, I didn't know you could beep, but now I know. Typically, I just leave that off because I don't want her being well, I don't want it to trigger the beeping or the vibrating unless I want it to. So I'll just turn the controller on and then turn it off again to make that beeping noise. And it's the same noise her collar makes. So if she's close enough, she assumes that the noise is coming from her being where she shouldn't be. Yeah, paying attention real close to me now. Let's go get some water, girlie. This was a fun experience. We'll come back on another day when it's cooler out. Oh, this is called the beam jump, beam run, beam walk. Apparently there is a exercise on the sign here. See there, it says starting at the first beam, jump side to side down the length of the beam. Continue through the remaining beams. They're only like 2 feet tall. No, not going to claim that land? You guys can hear the cicadas. I associate that sound with being super hot outside. Yeah, we're gonna go back to the car. Come on, girlie. Toss this off the road. No, so you're not gonna go chase that poop bag. Like I said, it's biodegradable, so it will break down in the weather. If it wasn't, I would not be throwing it in the woods. What a beautiful day, though. Look at that, clear skies. Super clear skies. I don't see a single cloud in the sky. Come on. Come on, girlie. Let's go get some water. I can tell you're super thirsty. You claiming that territory? This would be a great place to throw a tennis ball around, based on just how much space there is. It's quite a lot of space. Looks like the football team practices here occasionally. Some stuff off in the distance there. Footballs. Come on, let's go get some water. I know you gotta be thirsty. Come on, girlie. Yeah, exactly. All right, let's get you some water. Oops. Let me turn you guys around, put you back on the mount. Don't go anywhere. There you go. Hey, get some water, girlie. Yeah, good girl. All right. I know, girlie. It's super hot. I'm sweating too. Get off of me. Doom, 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 doom. What do you think, Zale? You have fun? Good time? Thank you. Good girl. Woo. Even for just that little bit, the car is so hot right now. Back to the bumpity road. Phone's bouncing all over the place. I thought you weren't claiming that tree, though. Oops. Looks like I connected to my Bluetooth and it wasn't turned down. Sorry about that. Woo. What a scorcher, huh, Zil? road is very bumpy. Holy moly. Not as bumpy as my driveway, or at least I should say the private road that leads to my driveway. But bumpy nonetheless. The air conditioning is running. That's that awful noise that sounds like a cicada. For those of you guys that are curious. Maybe there will be some shade at the park. Depending on how many people there are, we might venture into the heat again. If there's too many people, we won't. You need to decide to park somewhere else, bro. That's a bad spot. You're way too close to the corner there. Makes me curious what's going through some of these people's minds when they park so dumb like that. Hey, the guy was literally parked around a blind corner. And like on the shoulder too, not even in legitimate parking. Today is going to have to be a regular time live stream. We are going to have to end at 1. We're scheduled to get some family portraits done today at 1:30, so we'll have to end promptly. Dude, like either fucking pull over into that driveway or don't. Dude is halfway into the street. You know what grinds my gears? People who don't know how to drive. People who think that the road is owned by them. Can't stand that. Oh yeah, it's definitely looking too hot for there to be a bunch of people out here today. Yeah, chill out. No, the wild haggis only roams about in Scotland. You know, that northern region of the UK. Voodoo told you, huh? Trust but verify, that's what I learned. Can't trust anybody these days. You know, for the life of me, I don't know why I never bothered to research that. Jeez, Zooey, holy slobber. You done made a slobbery mess. Have some water, come on. Drink some water. Go on. Drink. You want peanut butter? Drink. Go ahead, drink. Drink. Good girl. Yeah, he told me yesterday he was just yanking my leg. And I'm like, I could have sworn that I thought haggis was a cabbage. You did really good on that walk, Zippy. So I'm gonna let you have some peanut butter. Okay? Yeah, no. Can you look at the camera when you do it? Oh yeah. Don't be licking my cord. Stop that. You're getting peanut butter all over my cord. Annie will try to eat it. More minutes.
10 minutes left. The chat engagement competition has only 10 minutes left to earn experience points.
Mr. Space Nut! Hello, hello. We just explored one of the walking paths nearby, and now we're chilling out over at the park in the shade and AC. And it doesn't look like there's very many people here, but it also looks like there's a birthday party expected to start. I see a bunch of folding tables set up, picnic benches that have been moved or brought out of storage. There's a canopy with a folding table under it. There's what looks like grab bags and presents. Yeah, it was just really hot. I said I can't wait for it to be the winter time. The only thing I'd be concerned about in the wintertime is the pads on her feet being too hot or too cold. So she might hate it, but we might have to get her a pair of dog boots. What'd you have on your face? Nothing. Here, I can take this necklace off you. Where's this big one? You don't need this anymore. Look at that. Yeah. Good work, girlie. You're okay. You're okay. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. There you go. Good girl. Let's see who's in the lead here. Cosmo's in the lead. Oh, wow. But there's a three-way tie because Botworks doesn't count. Oh, I must have missed, who's Gracie May? Did I miss that person chatting? Oh, that was Hee Hee. Yeah, so far it's a three-way tie. We'll see. Still another 7 minutes. This is the leaderboard in which the points are being stored so that you can always see who's in the leader. Hopefully I don't need to create a second command to follow up on that one. I probably should be using the handle, but it's fine. So far would be the third day. Today would be the third day of the altered chat engagement competition scoring method. And I'm thinking maybe I'll send out postcards with doggy prints on them for whoever wins. I don't know how long the competition will run for or how many points it's going to take to get there, but I will try to make the prize worth engaging. You feeling any better, girly? Yeah, you still look super hot. Oh, goodness. Somebody's climbing a tree over here. They really should put signs on these trees that say do not climb. Every time I see somebody climb one of these trees, I'm like, oh goodness, don't break your arms or legs. I need to look away. Hey Cosmo, is that a red panda? Is your picture a red panda? Certainly looks like a red panda. What do you guys think? Does that look like a red panda? You can see the reflection of the park there. That looks like a red panda to me. Hey, SpaceNet, do you know if there's a way to just give away a membership? Can I do that? Or does it have to be bought? because that would be a great prize. I mean, alternatively, I could use limited access. Yeah, alternatively, I can use the limited access to share a link and then, you know, create content specifically for that winner to share as they wish without sharing it with anybody else, that kind of thing. I'm trying to find a way around mailing anything or having to acquire anybody's home address. I don't really want people giving me that information. Not that I would do anything with it, you know, I wouldn't do anything malicious with that information, but it feels weird for me to ask people for that kind of information or expect that kind of information to be given to me. You know,
it is now officially noon. The chat engagement competition has ended and lunch has begun.
Three-way tie. Should we leave this up to chance, or should you guys just duke it out? Who's got their fist ready? Yeah, I need to set up other accounts on other social medias. And then, of course, Prism, right? Prism. Always telling me Prism. Let's see, Mrs. Space Nut, Cosmo, and ASN. Those are the winners today. So, we've got a black and white dice. We've got a marble looking dice. And we've got black and red die. Oh, dropped one. So, let's see. Let's make Cosmo the black and white. And we'll make ASN the black and red. And we'll make Mrs. Space Nut the marble looking one. Here we go. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? The person with the highest roll wins. Here we go. Oh, we got a tie between Cosmo and Mrs. Space Nut. Should we roll again or should we flip a coin? Let's roll again. We'll take Aaron out of the mix. Alright, who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Here we go. Oh, Cosmo got a 3. Mrs. Space Nut got a 6. You can't see that. So you should be able to see the dots there. You win again, Mrs. Space Nut. One more point to the leaderboard. I kind of think a dice roll is better chance. Coin flip's only 50-50 chance. There's unlimited amount of chances when you roll the dice. So I think it becomes more fair. So we rolled the dice, Miss Space Nut won. So let's get into bot rigs here. And we'll change this command to include 2 points for Mrs. Space Nut. I love it how she could just come in at the end and steal it right on away from you. All right, here is the score as follows on the leaderboard. You know, maybe what I can do is use these points and the scores as like currency. You know, where if you accumulate enough of them, you can decide to buy things or keep accumulating, that kind of thing. I just have to figure out how many points is worth what, that kind of thing, and then come up with prizes. You know, this way, the people who are regularly here and earning points will be able to earn something more valuable, for lack of better words. And then it would still offer people a chance to get other things that are, for lack of better words, less valuable. And I would base the value on how much effort it took to produce whatever it is I'm giving away. And I think that's fair. Not so much time, but so like for instance, if I were to make a short and just set it to limited audience, that requires less effort than getting her paw on an ink pad, stamping it onto a postcard and mailing it out. You understand what I mean? So we haven't figured out how to use what we're going to use these points for. We're going to figure out something worthwhile. Look at her, she is done. She's exhausted. I don't know. Cosmo used to be here from beginning to end. And at some point in the last month, she's been AFK, at least for here, quite often. I've seen her in a few of the afternoon live streams. But I think your theory might be correct. That... Oh, there's people walking by the car. That there's another live streamer who goes live at the same time as me. So that could be the case. Yeah, not exactly sure. Don't know. I kind of wish YouTube was a little bit like you know, the video game systems where if you look at a person's username, you can see what game they're playing currently. I kind of wish it was like that. She does look tired. I'm not going to take her back out to the sun. I'll let her relax for a little bit. You're okay. I just opened the window a crack so I don't smother you with smoke. You're okay. She's like, good. I don't know if we actually got to filming anything yesterday. I haven't even reviewed the film from being in the store. It was almost half the time that we were in there last time. Last time we were in the store, the footage was 13 minutes and like 40 seconds. This time it was only 8 minutes. Put that here for you guys to see. A little sneak preview, no audio. Oh goodness. Fell right off. Well, I was trying to spin it around. You guys can see. Spin that around so you can see that doesn't want to stay. Of course not. There we go. Play button on there. So see, we're heading into the store yesterday. And I don't know if the camera's actually doing any filming at this point because I can't. The indicator light won't tell me. As you can see, as we enter the store, I go to grab a shopping cart. And she immediately greets somebody who's there. Like not even 2 minutes into the store and she's already saying hello to somebody and then creating a blockade at the door. She's like, oh, everybody's here to see me. They must be here to see me. Yeah, a little sneak preview of what's going to happen on her channel. You'll get to see more of that on her channel once we get it published. But that's the kind of dog she is. She just greets everybody. Super turd yesterday. Super turd. is up with this guy? There's a creator on here who's constantly dealing with Karens who try to hurt his dog. In this particular short, his neighbor put bleach on some dog treats. Oh, what is wrong with people? I don't understand it. That's so mean. Dogs are such innocent creatures. I think I'd be just as heated as this guy was if somebody tried to poison my dog. Yeah, it's terrifying. I do not like it when she eats things off the ground. It's terrifying what people will do. You know, these must not be dog owners. They must not have pets in the house, that kind of thing. I don't know what's wrong with these people. Like fish hooks? That's worse than diabolical. That's dangerous. Not just for potentially the dogs that could be eating it, but also potentially anybody who might touch it. There's no telling what kind of bacteria could be on those things. Apparently there was a dog treat found with a fish hook in the Appalachian Trail of Pennsylvania. Albuquerque, Wales. Dog treats are laced with fish hooks around Castle Meadows. What? Says that the posting of dogs on the Torfin page on Facebook, Caroline Quigg said the dog treats were found between Balin Brand Woodland and Mountain Air Car Park. Guy said that he put his dog on a shorter leash, and if he hadn't, the dog would have eaten it. Wow. But apparently, it's saying here that Torfane Council said it had not received any reports of an incident, but it would be a matter for the police. Apparently, it's directed towards people who aren't cleaning up their dog poop. seems to be the motivation behind it. It's just people who don't clean up after their dogs. But that has nothing to do with the dog. The dog can't control whether or not the human cleans up after them. So it's misguided and misdirected. I understand the frustration with stepping into somebody's poop, but that doesn't make it okay to put them in harm's way just because you don't like the actions of their owner. I don't go hurting the neighbor's dog because I stepped in poop. I go to the neighbor's house and I say, hey, your dog is pooping in my lawn, cut it out. You know what I mean? And you address the person, not the dog. The dog's got nothing to do with it. They're just doing what they normally do. You know, pooping's part of nature. They can't decide whether or not they wait to poop. It's the dog owner's fault. I will try not to press the subject anymore. I don't want to get anybody in trouble across the pond. You know what? Before I head out here, I might as well hit this Pokestop while I'm here. Before I leave. I'm just about to pull out. That information had me so distracted. Go squeeze on by, lady, while you shove me into this pedestrian. people with zero awareness of the things around them. Truck sticking halfway into the street. The same one that I had to go around earlier and almost run off the road because he wouldn't park actually off the street. Somebody's selling a motorcycle for $700. What do you think, Zoo? You had a good nap in after your walk? Yeah. I think we'll be having all the dogs for our photo shoot. I don't know. It's supposed to be a family shot. You know, we have 3 dogs as part of our family, so. Looks like we've got the house to ourselves for the next half hour. Possibly. Neighbors are apparently trying to grow some grass. Buzz. Take you guys down, bring you inside. Oh, I hear the doggos inside. Just bear with me a second while I move you guys around. Come on, Zoo. We might have the AC running in here, maybe. Nope, no AC in here. Oh, criminy. You know, dogs, I don't know what convinces you to get up on that countertop, but it's annoying. Yeah, sweaty dog. I know, it's super annoying, isn't it? Trying to sit you guys up here in a there you go. We'll get these cords out of our face. And of course I gotta get Zooey's gear off of her and switch that light over to green because we are here, aren't we? gear off of you. This, anything else? It could work? Yeah, it could work. I'm gonna need to go into that mount, tighten down that screw. What's up, Annie? What are you doing, girly? Hi. Alright, back up so you can stop bumping my camera. Turd. Move this table over here. If I don't move the table there, then the dogs will bump into the camera on the regular, especially Annie. She knows my phone today and swiped. It almost had me surprised, but that's totally her MO. You kind of caught me off guard. That lighting's a little bit better, huh? Yeah, she knows the phone this morning and it swiped from one live stream to the next. And she must have done that yesterday at some point. Yeah, I don't know, girly. I don't know why Mama didn't leave the IC on for you. It's hot in here. Hi, lady. So what do you guys think about the tiers on the memberships? Should I set it so that gifted is a different tier? Do you think I should move membership privileges? What do you guys think? At the moment, there are 4 tiers. I'm not exactly sure what early access to new videos means. Maybe once the video is up, you can get access to it before it drops. I'll have to explore more on that. So if you're looking at what I'm looking at here, I'm looking at the tiers of membership. So with the first tier, you get a loyalty badge. And the second tier is members only polls, members only live chats. The third tier, which can be gifted, is members only shorts and members only videos. And then the fourth tier is members only live streams and members only chat rooms. So I think the members only chat rooms and live streams are a ways off, which is why they're so far up on the tier list. I'm thinking maybe I can move the members only live streams into maybe the first tier. And if you guys got any inputs, let me know. One of the other things that is available is members recognition chats. Once a month, a member will be able to put a super chat for free into the chat. That's a feature only available to members. See? If you have 8 or more members, show their profile pictures on your channel page. If you have 8 or more members, show their profile pictures in a section under your video. And give members special chats. It lets members send a highlighted message during live chat each month. So that's the categories there. They're all turned on. So anybody who's a member can put once a month a super chat up into the chat for free. And you don't have to have any special tier to do that. Tier 1 is capable of doing that. If you're a member and your name is green in the chat, you can certainly put that free super chat once a month. As long as you maintain a membership, you will get 1 free super chat every month. And I think that's a cool feature that most people don't know about, and some people may not have active on their channel. But it is active on my channel. We currently have 0 members, but those are the things that you can have. I can also manage my perks, so I can add stuff. Add a perk. Let's see. Am I experiencing some kind of chat glitch here? Or is people just not talking? Aha, I was experiencing chat glitch. Right. That was the idea with making it so that it was affordable to anybody who wanted one to be a member. I can do custom perks if I want to. But the membership gifting is third tier. The gifting is tier 3. And those are $5 a piece, but it includes perks of members only shorts and members only videos. So when you get gifted a membership, it'll automatically be tier 3. But you can buy your own membership for a lower tier if you'd like.
This window's open.
Oh, I didn't realize that. The other thing to note too is the higher you are in tier of membership, the more stuff you get. Because if you're tier 3, you also get tier 2 and tier 1 perks. And if you're tier 4, you get tier 3, tier 2, and tier 1 perks also. What is going on here? I don't know how interested they are in having some peanut butter. I'm gonna have myself an ice pop though. Working on getting emojis for memberships. Right now I only have the one for new members. This ice pop's hitting the spot. Num num. Yes, I got the peanut butter out. Getting the limelight. I'm getting the limelight. Back up. I'm getting the limelight right there. There you go, girl. Don't worry about her, Zoe. She's just being a bully. Yeah, I noticed too, some channels, they start you out with a membership that's like $5 or $6 to start. And that seems silly to me. I'm more likely to buy a membership if it's only $1. Right? For 12 bucks a year? Come on. That's cheaper than most services on the internet. So that was the idea. I had to make it a reasonable price for it to be worth purchasing, right? Alright, Annie, your turn. Step into the limelight. You're all done, Zoo. Back up just a little bit. There you go. Back up just a little bit. Back up. Back up. Just a little bit. Back up. There you go. Cleared that spoon fast, girlie. We knew you would. And since Letty's AFK, she misses out on peanut butter time. Sorry, Letty. You can blame your mama. The other great thing about this is I can go through if I want to, and I can change the tiers. I can add levels, right? Unnamed level 5, add a level. Unnamed level 6, price to be set. So I can have actually 6 tiers, but I have to submit them for review. Yeah. This ice pop hits the spot, huh, Zoo? Yeah. They're looking at me like they want me to share. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Zooey. Stay out of the trash. I wonder if I can change the prices. No, I can't. I mean, it's just going to be a steep jump. Select a price. Oh, okay. So I can use the lower tier prices. It's cool. Holy moly. They aren't kidding when they give you a lot of options. Let's see. There are $3, $4, $6, 7, 8, 9, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 increments of 5 up until you get to $50. Then it goes up by increments of 50 for 100, 150, 200, 250, 300. And then after 300, it goes up in increments of 100 for 400 and 500. I'm not sure if we'll ever be at that point where a membership is worth $500 a month. What would I need to give away? That's wild stuff. I'm gonna switch the Wi-Fi back here. Let's see. I don't think we lost anybody. That's good. It switched without issue. What? Wow. So on the note of the fish hooks, all I have to say about that is you better hope your maker finds you before I do, because I'll send you to him if my dog gets hurt by somebody following religion, putting harmful things in food that my dogs might eat. And I don't think I stand alone in thinking that. Care more about these dogs than I do my neighbors. Human life to me is less important than these dogs. So if I had to fight for it, I would. Not trying to alienate anybody, but I don't care what religion you believe in. If you hurt my dog, it's on like Donkey Kong. I don't even want to hear your reasons for it.
Lunch hour is officially over. If you're here on lunch break, it's time to go back to work.
That's also our cue. We're going to call it here, ladies and gentlemen. Be nice to each other. Okay? Be nice to your pets. We have more fun when we're nice to each other. There's no excuse for that kind of terrible behavior. And this is the end of the live stream. Thank you everybody who came out in support of the channel. Catch me again tomorrow, same time, same place, maybe something more interesting. It's going to be hot for the next couple days, so we probably won't be doing too much outside. Stay safe, guys. Don't let your dogs eat strange things from the ground.